Okay, so here is my Google app. You can see the client ID and client secret, and also the project and the project ID. So now I am going to log in to my site. Okay, so I am going to account settings. Go to the email tab. So in previous video, I have explained the use of sending email. So I have already explained the functionality of sending email in our site. So this time I am starting from the receiving functionality. So we have used the read only scope for the receiving functionality. So let me connect a Google account. So you can see it asking for only two permissions. The one is to view emails and the second is to send emails. So we have used only two scopes. One is for sending and another one is for receiving. Okay, so the email is connected. So we are using the read only scope to read the emails from this Google account inbox. So we can check it by pressing the test receiving button. So it will read the first email from this account. So you can see here the first email from the account I have connected. And this button is just for testing. We are using the email reading functionality for another purpose. So let me explain you. Go to contacts. And here are all the contacts. So just go to any of the contact. So here you can see the last contacted date for this contact. So we are using the read only scope to read the user's inbox, and in our site we are using the reading functionality to update this last contact date based on the email date from the user's inbox. So we are using the email reading functionality to update the last contact date based on the date of email. Now I am going to connect SMTP account. So the IMAP settings, this account we are using for email reading purpose only, and for email sending we are using the account which I will connect here in SMTP settings section. Okay, so the email is connected successfully. Also we can check if it is working or not. So we can check it for the sending functionality by pressing the test sending button. So sending functionality is working. So we are using the send scope from Gmail API for the sending functionality, and as per the explanation in my previous video, we are using this send scope to send the email from various places, just like in the context we can send email from here. Also in the invoices, we are using the sending functionality to send invoices and estimates. Okay, so you can go in any invoice and we can send this invoice by pressing the send invoice button. So it will send this invoice with attachment to this email. So basically we are using only two scopes. One is send scope and another one is read only scope. We are using the send scope for sending purpose and read only scope for the email reading from users inbox. And we are using the email reading functionality to update the last updated date as I have explained for the contacts. Yeah, so that's all.